Long ago, our ancient ancestors imagined an omniscient God, able to see all that we do. This God would judge all actions and punish misdeeds, either in this life or the next. Fearing punishment from this all-seeing eye of a wrathful God, devout citizens followed a system of morals and ethics, for even what the law was blind to, God would see and punish. Today, not much escapes the eye of the law. Cameras are perched atop poles all along the highway, on the corners of buildings, in parking lots, apartment complexes, and inside stores, restaurants, and offices. The internet traffic is monitored now, almost globally, censored and watched in China and India, stored and scanned in England, and heavily monitored in the United States by the Einstein Program, an NSA-mandated complete internet oversight project enacted as a part of the controversial Patriot Act. Phone calls have been tapped without warrant, and text messages are logged. Background checking companies access social networking sites where any number of acquaintances have tagged photographs of you anywhere and everywhere. Internet service providers keep logs of your internet use to create a consumer profile that they sell to advertising companies and anyone else with enough money. You get nothing, aside from privacy violation. Are you being watched? There's no longer any doubt about that. This continual observation of the public conjures images of the Orwellian Big Brother. 1984 is continually monitoring propaganda box installed in every citizen's home and work. It also makes you watch yourself, if only because you feel like you're being watched by someone else. Even if no one can see, you still fear the prying eye of your tattletale neighbor or a powerful government. You fear driving too fast because of speed traps and unmarked police cars. They could be lurking in an alley or behind a tree or sign somewhere, and if they aren't, there are cameras to automatically issue tickets. Officials even scan roadside camera footage to mail out tickets for parking violations when no one was around to personally ticket tow or boot your car. This is the Panopticon. First designed by the English utilitarian social reformer Jeremy Bentham in 1785, the Panopticon is a cylindrical wall of prison cells surrounding a central tower. Atop this tower is a room circled by 360 degrees of one-way mirror, allowing for a gunman to see everyone, but for no one to see where he is aiming. Out of fear, the prisoners watch themselves, assuming that they are targeted at any given moment. But with this sentiment of an invisible omniscience, it becomes unnecessary to even have an armed guard at all. Consider the infrequent amount of wiretapping and internet investigations now, despite heavy media coverage. Look around at all the dummy cameras that look exactly like the real thing, but record nothing at all. Is this not a modern technological panopticon? French philosopher Michel Foucault transformed this concept into what he termed disciplinary society, fearing at all times the eye of the law. Because we know we might be watched, and might therefore be punished, we obey whatever laws are enacted, and even fear to speak out against those laws that seem unfair. So why is the Panopticon an evil mechanism? Some might claim that despite violating privacy and personal liberties, that constant surveillance seriously reduces criminal activity. Perhaps. But in the absence of cameras, in a power outage, by cutting the cables, by masking your IP address or making anonymous phone calls in phone booths, crime will thrive. This is because the fear of discipline has replaced mankind's reverence for ethics and morality. People fear the police rather than attempt to make positive decisions merely for the sake of being a good citizen. They broadcast their good deeds on MySpace or Facebook to show everyone how compassionate they are. Is this not merely selfish promotion in the guise of charity? Replacing the individual morality and the democratic evolution of an ethical system with a central law-making body that has eyes all over the globe and an unrestricted permit to kill and imprison makes a simulacra of our decision-making abilities. Our kindnesses and distaste for unethical behavior are delegated to others. Why think about what's wrong if someone else is there to do it for you? Why apprehend a criminal when someone else is there to catch them? Under the all-knowing, all-seeing eye of the modern Panopticon, no one cares, and those that do are afraid to speak up.